I'm here with Irish coach Dan Reardon following the win over Steubenville. Coach, you guys had a weather delay when the game was almost over. What was your message to your guys in the locker room when you guys were waiting to come back out?
Yeah, so those are hard. You know, you don't know if it's going to be 30 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. And, you know, the big thing, we're just trying to make sure our guys weren't getting tight. We're trying to stay loose and stay hydrated and all those things, but also just trying to handle it mentally. And, you know, when you have a big delay like that, trying to stay focused. And, you know, sometimes that's hard, but I thought our kids did a good job with it.
You had a lot of new faces on the offensive side of the ball with skill guys, transfers, and whatnot. How did they mesh in, especially when they were taking out DC Farrell early in the game?
Yeah, I thought our guys did a good job. I thought, you know, Tyran Davis, first of all, he had 2 scores, and then Devontae Taylor did. And, you know, I thought Jack did a really good job a couple times keeping a play alive with his feet and then finding an open guy. But, you know, it was a team effort. I thought all those guys did well, but it started up front with the offensive line. And, you know, then the guys have a chance to do something once the ball's in the air. And
the question everyone was kind of asking before the season was the offensive line with a bunch of new guys, all 5 starters left. How do you think they played tonight?
Well, we need to watch the film. They certainly did some good things, but I know there's a lot of things that we have to clean up. But, you know, Steubenville's a very, very good football team, and they threw a lot of blitzes at us. And I thought for the most part we did a pretty good job picking that stuff up. But they were able to get some pressure a couple times, obviously. But, you know, I think they survived the first test, you know what I mean? And we'll watch the film tomorrow and see what they grade out, how they grade out. But, you know, overall, you know, that's a very tough test week 1, and they passed the test. And
lastly, you alluded to the tough test Steubenville poses. How hard is it to beat that team, especially early in the year?
Well, if you look at their head coach, Reno Sukoc, is the all-time winningest coach in the state of Ohio, and over 400 wins. And it takes a great effort to beat one of his football teams. And you know, I just told our kids that I'm very proud of them because they did something that doesn't happen very often. And you know, they should be proud of their effort. But then also, you know, being mature enough to understand that, you know, we made a ton of mistakes and we have to clean that stuff up and you know, continue to grow as a football team. And tonight is just a starting point.